Hey guys, hey dog trainers. So real quick, I just want to talk to you about the benefits of rear end awareness and what is rear end awareness. So dogs know how to move forward and they know how to move backwards, especially like if you kind of like you get into a tight space and you need them to back up, and they just kind of instinctually move in a backwards position. Most dogs. Some dogs, yeah, not so much. They kind of like try to turn around and go forward. The majority of dogs, their natural instinct is to move forward. But what we're doing with rear end awareness is we are teaching them that they have a rear end, that they have a butt, and then how to move that butt left and right. And it also translates to moving in a backward position. So the concept of spot. Spot is having a disc. It can be a balance ball. It can be like a dog bowl flipped over. It can be a plate. When you're thinking about the object that the dog is going to place their two front paws on, you want to be conscious that it's not sliding all over the place. So you want to have some type of rug or mat underneath it. So we don't want the dog to step on this platform and then all of a sudden slide across the floor. Now they're fearful of stepping on the platform. We're also, for safety reasons, obviously we want them to not be moving all over the place. You'll see in some of my videos that they don't necessarily have a mat underneath them, so for some of these puppies. And it wasn't necessary for that, but just be conscious of if your dog's legs are slipping all over the place, the rear legs, that you do want to put some type of mat underneath. The platform that we use, I like using the upside down bowl, and I also like the balance ball. Be conscious about, what balance ball to use for your dog, and according to their age, you just want them to be safe. We don't want an incredibly high inflated balance ball for a teeny tiny little puppy, but just kind of gauge your pup and engage how they are moving on the platform to make sure that it's a safe scenario for the pup. But the concept behind the two front feet target on the spot and then the rear end awareness is if you have their two front feet on the spot, then we can have them target there, and then we teach them to move their rear left and right. So the first step you'll see is to put their two front paws on the target. The next step is to start to lure, having them go left and right. You, as the handler, are going to step to the right and to the left of the spot, and that is going to encourage them, their rear legs, to move left and right. Now, for my service dogs and assistance dogs that go to public access, it is really, really beneficial to have them go into the heel position. So we're teaching, again, the first step is teaching to go left and right. And then the next step is to have them actually flip all the way around, and you'll see the videos, flip all the way around into that heel position. So the majority of the heel positions that I train are for service dogs is going to be on the left side, but sometimes we will train a right side heel. When you're training a left or a right side heel, when you're working on this spot, you want about 75% of the time to be working on having the dog move their rear end into the heel position. So when you see the videos, I want them to move into a heel on the left side of my body, which means I'm going to step, the dog is on the spot, I'm going to step to the right of the spot while I'm looking at the dog, and that's going to encourage them to move their left feet, their rear end left, if you're looking at them, and it's actually, if it's from the dog's perspective, the dog is moving their rear end right and swinging it all the way around into the heel position. So for my interns and apprentices, puppy raisers, and all of those who are in the training process, think about if we're going to be doing a heel, a left side heel, think about, I want 75% of the time, I want you focusing on stepping to the right and having that dog swing around, but I also want you to focus on you stepping to the left so that their rear goes the other direction. So they understand how to go both directions, but you want just the majority of the training to be, again, really focusing on getting into that heel position. This is something that is very beneficial for assistance dogs, for surface work, for public access, because it helps them get out of the way, kind of sidestep, instead of having to move forward to get out of the way. So it's very beneficial for that. Obviously, if you're doing any kind of sport work or competition work, this is something that most do. And this is also something fun if you just have a pet and you want to do something fun, add to your tool belt of enjoyable things to work on. It's fun to watch the dogs level up. By doing this exercise, it's fun to have them realize that they actually have a butt and how to move it. And then it's a good exercise, just working on target training, balance, ball, and focus, and it's a fun game to play. So I encourage you to watch the videos. Let us know if you have any questions. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out our free online Cool Dogs education course, Cool Dog School. And if you're in our already in the school, then let us know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video.